Hello, everybody. Ben here from Happy Hannon Studios with the quickest wrestling review in the industry today. So this was from the Now That's Wrestling show. This was Battlebowl in Appleton on Saturday. If you missed it, you missed a dang good show. We started out with Martin coming out to the ring. That's C. Martin McClure. Made a statement from his attorney because, by golly, he didn't do a very nice job of doing announcing at the last show. He was forced by the Board of Dudes to hand the reins back to Just Josh, the announcer of announcers. Josh took back over. You could tell he was a little rusty. But I'm sure by the next show he'll be back on his absolute wonderfulness. First match of the night. These are all matches to get into Battlebowl at the finale at the end of the night, except for one, and I'll let you know which one that is. So we started out with Ruthless Michael Wayne dominating his opponents, Johnny C.K., Big Rig Baker, and Preston Palmer, to get the first spot in the Battlebowl finale. Two big things from this match. Couple big things. First of all, Big Rig Baker, you could feel, was definitely playing a face. Something new for me because I don't go to ACW wrestling. And you could almost feel as if Preston was starting to feel the power of good. So we'll talk more about that later. Ruthless Michael Wayne body slamming Big Rig Baker was awesome. Next up, Jimothy defeated Roy Cooper, Arcadius, and local dad Eric. Jimothy becoming just more and more talented each time I see him. Doing moves that you just don't always often see in local wrestling. Other than that, Roy made a mistake of going after the big guys time and again and getting pummeled. Arcadius looks more and more like Abyss every time I see him. Next up, XTC defeated Xavier Michaels, Mr. Glam God himself, Kodiak Baker, and Steve Sawyer. XTC, again, we'll talk a little bit more about him later. The Glam God does what the Glam God will do. Kodiak was the big man, hard to move, and Steve Sawyer. So again, XTC, Jimothy, and Ruthless Michael Wayne so far hold spots in the finale. Next up, Classic Alpha got the last spot by defeating JDT, Kellen Quest, and Mad Cow, as well as the Wedding Crashers who were crashing the matches. Classic Alpha does what he always does. JDT gets to add some names to his chair. Again, JDT, you need to add your own name. You keep hitting yourself. Kellen Quest and Mad Cow both did a great job. We did get to see the cow salt, or the moo salt. Next up, Perfection defeated Mike Jarek. This was supposed to be a non-title match. Did turn into a title match due to Mike Jarek tricking Perfection into it. Perfection won via shenanigans. Mike definitely should have won the match. Again, shenanigans. I will talk more about this match later. In the end, Jimothy defeated XTC and Classic Alpha as Michael Wayne was taken out by the McClure family, so was never in the match. At the end of the match, we did see XTC potentially a heel turn. I would like to see that. Potentially joining the McClures? We'll see. Jimothy, living the dream, man. He gets to take on Perfection at the next show for the title, the Now That's Wrestling title. Again, Michael Wayne taken out by the McClures. Not real sure why that was, unless they were protecting XTC, trying to get him the title. Yeah. And then at the very end of it, best friends now are 3 by the power of gummies. The face turn is complete. Priceless Preston Palmer has become a best friend and a face, which will be fun to watch. So that's it, folks. I give this show a 10 out of 10. Amazing show, great wrestling, great storylines. If you didn't see it, go to YouTube. I think you can go and watch it there. Next up, March 2nd, will be the next wrestling event. Get your tickets now. Front row, dang near sold out. Hope you're all having a happy day. Bye-bye.